I got like one hair that's like. I give up. I'm about to lick my hand and be like.
Tony's got some sticky stuff that you can put on.
Like there's something about Mary. It's all.
That was a good movie.
That was a funny.
That was
movie.
one of the funniest movies you ever could see.
You know what's funny? Not that I was one.
Is that the one they threw their dog out the window? Mary.
Is it? Yeah,
think the one
it's
that
the neighbor's dog
yeah.
or something, right? Yeah, that's actually who I was going to bring up is that lady. That was another reason I wasn't into tanning. I was terrified that I would end up looking like her.
You'll never be into tanning. You'll never be into tanning,
You'll never be
unfortunately.
able
No.
to.
No.
One time I went to a tanning place, a tanning salon, and my friend went in, and she went in for like, I don't know, like close to 10 minutes, but she had already been going for a long time. And I was going to go to the Havasu, so they were like, you need to go get like a base tan before you're in that direct sunlight. And I was like, oh, okay. So she's like 10 minutes, and I was like, oh, okay, so I guess I'll do 10 minutes too. And the girl's like, no.
You need an hour.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
And I burned. I
Jeez.
was so pissed.
Dang.
And we walked out, and I was like, yeah, I don't think this is for me, dude.
You burned and didn't tan?
Yeah, I fucking
She
I don't.
doesn't
You were a
tan. She
lobster
doesn't
at Lake
tan.
Havasu?
This is the darkest you'll ever really see
Yeah.
me.
She does not tan.
You were a lobster at Lake Havasu.
Yeah. Well, I was in the shade a lot.
Poor thing. You got the wrong genes as your family.
Yeah.
Your mom's dark. Your brother's darker,
Yeah.
but he works outside all the time. So you poor thing.
That's why everybody thinks I'm adopted.
Well,
Like if they meet my brother first, and they meet me, and they're like,
that's right. Because your
That's your
dad
sister?
tan. I mean, your dad tans, farmer tan, but
I get it
he's-
from his side though.
Yeah, but his side, yeah, they're not the darkest people. So,
No, we're almost see through. We're living ghosts.
oh well. Yeah.
I'm gonna put a sheet on and like go fuck with you guys in the middle of the night with my little ukulele. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Spooky.
Spooky. That's okay.
So
It's
stupid.
not October, guys.
I know.
Hey, around here everything is
New Year, we
October.
do whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
we
it's,
want.
Yeah.
we don't wait for the holidays. We make our own holidays.
We were just talking about ghost stories and stuff, so I mean.
I want to thank Molshka for my shirt. Thank you, bestie. I love my shirt. It says on air, and it has the microphone with the headphones.
It's so cute.
Yeah. I wonder if she used my stuff to model it.
Model what?
The microphone, the headphones.
Oh,
Should she get an applause?
Yeah, let's give her one. Show! Great job, Molshka. Great job.
hey, Moshka, if you ever have anything in a jam you need to be pulled out, let me know. I got a towing company now too on the side. So.
You know, I think she texted me her camel called.
Oh,
once
did
it's
she?
towed
Her
back.
camel? Okay, well, give me about 6 hours to get there. I'll get there.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Well, I mean, hey, well,
She's like, fuck this,
that-
AAA.
damn. Oh, well.
Or should I say double A?
With her, it's more like,
Sorry.
The D batteries.
that's like,
Her dams.
her the
No,
dams.
she had dams.
Yeah, hers are big.
Sorry, friend. I feel like we're exploiting you. But she would be all over it, too.
She would. She's a good kid.
Yeah. Kid.
Everybody's a kid to me. It sucks being old. Everybody's young. Except
There's some people that are older than you.
they're all dead.
A couple people are still older than you.
Well,
Well, what makes me laugh is like when him and my dad are like having a conversation. Yeah, you know my buddy. Yeah, this and that. Well, you know he passed away already, but and I'm like, do you guys have any friends left?
well no,
'Cause it's like every story that person's dead.
well, your dad
Oh.
brings up a lot of people from down south that
Yeah,
I've
you
left
know.
there 40 plus years ago. I don't know these people. He said, yeah, he died. He had this, he had that. I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do about it? I don't know him anymore. I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I've lived there for 39 years, and I still don't know most of those people.
Well, I know, but yeah,
Because
it's a
Portuguese
different
people,
generation.
we have this thing where we can't learn somebody's real name, so we give nicknames. So, like for example, we went to Idaho to go visit family, and my dad's like, "Do you know who this is?" And I'm like, "No," and he's like, "This is 7-Up," which is like 7-Up, right? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, "You guys fucking nicknamed this guy 7-Up?
Oh,
like, what the hell?"
That's
Like,
probably the nicest name that you could give.
you know? And I start laughing. I go, "No, I'm sorry, I don't remember." And my dad's like, "Oh, you remember him? He used to live down there and just not." Da, 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 da. And then my dad's like, what year did you come to Idaho? And it was before I was born. And I was like...
Okay, well, that proves that. I don't know
I
the
was
guy.
like, Dad.
Yeah.
But like some of their names, I'm like, how the fuck did they get those names?
I guess I could get it because our families or our heritage, it's all João,
Yeah,
Frank,
it's all the
Manuel,
same.
Maria.
Yep.
So you got to give them nicknames to determine who the hell you're
True,
talking
that
about.
is true.
Because everybody has the same name practically, or one of their names. I got 4 names. My wife, now being married, she's got 5 names. But so yeah, you got to give nicknames. That's the only way we could determine who we're talking about. Shit.
Well, like when you watch like the YouTube channel, when they're interviewing people, and who's your family? And then they'll say like the family name. They're like, and then the nickname?
That's you're right.
Yeah,
we
always.
watched,
Because we're the Grzlings.
yeah, we're well, and that's the mistake I made when I went to the Azores. I was at the cemetery looking for your great grandfather's plot, and I was looking for that name. That's not their name.
No.
I couldn't find it. I didn't realize it was something else. Here I went up and down looking for their headstone or their graves, and I told my wife, I said, hey, oh no, they're there. But I said, well, I was looking for the wrong name. That's why. So
my mom had an issue with her Facebook, and it was funny
Yes.
because she would like
scroll and all
not
this
yell
stuff.
at me, but like out of frustration, she'd like raise her voice and then fix it. And I'm like, number 1, I don't have a Facebook.
Somebody's addicted.
Number 2, I don't know how to fix this. I go, the
Yeah.
only thing I know what to do is report it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she was
But she
getting-
would be scrolling, and then all of a sudden it's like chicks, like naked chicks, like all those,
Pornographic pictures on her thing,
like
and she
bad. And I was like, holy shit! And it was just like spamming her feed. And she goes, "This is why my best friend on the island got rid of hers because she couldn't get rid of it." She's like, she would see a picture of like a family member, and then it was just like practically porn, and she's like, what the, like, she's not one to look at that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I just
But
started
that's what I'm
laughing.
saying. I
But
mean,
we were at his house, and he was like, Facebook, huh? He's like, what's your mom looking at? I was like, I don't know.
I'm sure your dad likes his Facebook.
Coming out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah,
what
they
is-
do
what is-
share.
See, that's what I'm saying. You know, all of a sudden you're scrolling, and all of a sudden you get this picture. It's like, okay, where did this come from? But hey, I'm a man. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. But if you got kids, that's not.
That's
See,
scary.
that's the thing that
If
I.
you have a
draw the-
young kid and they're
that's what I
showing.
don't.
That's the thing.
I don't approve of that. You know, I could be what I am, but I don't approve of that kind of stuff. So.
No.
Okay, Davo.
Yeah.
They know who we are, I think. Well,
Who knows who we are?
nobody knows. They don't know who you are.
You know me, I don't know you.
I don't know you.
Some people know who.
Welcome, my friends. Another episode of Rockin On The Porch. Papa Tony here with Giggles and Mishi on my right
y'all.
side.
Hey, I like how you're waving at me. Hey.
Well, nobody waves at me, but that's okay.
Oh, I'll wave.
Okay,
Hi.
thank you. My hands
You
are
gotta
big.
give him the...
Okay, enough.
Oh, I got you something.
What?
Hold
I
on.
got, oh shit.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it
Yeah?
is.
I've always wanted one of those.
You guys ready for another very serious question?
So ready.
Would you rather have a vagina on your forehead or a line of penises down your back?
Turtle.
Line of penises down my back.
Yeah? Why?
Because it's not on my freaking forehead.
You can hide it.
I can hide it.
Can you, though?
Yeah, but what happens
Like,
if you
what
get
if, like,
aroused?
okay, so what if they're soft, right? And you're wearing your clothes, and then all of a sudden your clothes are like, boop, 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 boop.
Oh my gosh, so they're not like drawn on penises. They're penises.
Yeah, it's an actual
Yes.
penis.
Maybe a vagina on my forehead. I'll grow bangs.
She has a hairy beaver.
I was going to say, you have a hairy vagina again, huh? It makes 2 of them, huh?
Does the upstairs match the downstairs?
Does the drink match the
She
carpet?
said, yeah.
Yeah.
So So you have bangs
You got
downstairs
bangs
too.
downstairs too.
Yeah,
You
it
took the
depends
words
on
out
the
of my
day.
mouth.
I mean, it just depends. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
She flat irons the downstairs and match the upstairs.
Now, if you got
My little
bangs,
side bangs.
If she comes in, her bangs are all kinky. We know it.
no, if you have bangs downstairs, you need therapy. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, who puts bangs downstairs?
Well,
Hey, it's fun. It's like a shag carpet.
it is.
Shag carpet. You don't even know what a shag carpet
Yes,
looks
I
like.
do.
Yeah,
We used to have them
bullshit.
at the dairy houses.
Yeah,
A lot
oh,
of
yeah.
people put on a lot of different designs down there.
Yeah.
What's that?
A lot of people do different designs down there.
I know.
Ending strips, like lots of different things.
That's weird because everything, it seems like you're getting back to the old days now. For some reason, people are,
Hair's back.
yes. So I don't have a problem with that. I mean, as long as it's not like Bozo the Clown. Trim it, keep it fine. I don't have it. That doesn't bother me one bit at all. So
I was listening to a celebrity. She has a podcast. She's really funny. And I was laughing because she was saying that she got lasered. So literally, like when she's in the shower, she goes, I'm in for like 2 seconds. The longest it takes her is to wash her hair. You know what I mean? That's it. But she doesn't have any other hair on her body. So she was like, I feel like muffs are coming back. And she goes, and now like do I buy a wig?
they sell.
Because she's like she feels left out that she's all bare.
Oh yeah.
And that everybody else is like growing it out. And I started laughing. I was like, I like her. She's funny.
Yeah, but
That's funny.
that is funny though. But there's actors who do scenes that they have to have a muff.
Yeah.
And they actually sell. Can you imagine your company? That's all they make is muffs.
And you know how long that takes?
Oh my God.
Because you have to put one hair individually into that lace.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Man, could you? But I wonder if they really use. I'm assuming that they're using real hair too. So, God, that'd be interesting. That's.
Well,
Too
some
much.
synthetic hair is pretty good.
I know.
I think it depends on the budget
Yeah, I know.
and if they have to reuse it.
I know. I mean, can you imagine growing your hair long just to sell it for
Well, I
a
mean,
muff division?
imagine that makp artist where they have to lay down and you have to apply because you have to apply the glue.
You got to glue it. Yeah.
And you have to blow dry it so it gets tacky.
Yeah.
And then you put the wig on. And then you have
blow
to
dryer down
yeah.
there.
And then you have to blend the edges because you don't want it to look like an actual wig. You want it to
Oh
blend
my
in with
gosh,
the
then
that's a
after- I was
process.
gonna say,
Oh,
then-
and you
then
can't just
after-
rip it off.
No,
you have
I'll-
to get like the removal with like a little
gonna
brush.
Say
and
that.
then
I
it's
said,
like,
how? Yeah, it's got to be painful to take
Well-
it off after it's all said and done.
who was it? Jim Carrey when he did The Grinch.
Mm-hmm.
He spent like 6 to 8 hours in the chair.
In the makeup chair, you had to put all that costume on.
So he would literally lay in the chair and fall back asleep, and they would start from the top, and then he'd flip over. They had like a massage.
And they had to do that almost every day. Can
Every
you
day.
imagine to
my gosh.
film a couple scenes and you working just to get your costume on? That is
I don't
crazy.
know
And then
how
you
many
work-
days it took.
You work all day, 10 to 12 to longer hours. You know what I mean?
So
And then you have to sit in the chair for
Yeah.
how long to take it all off?
Your day's 20 hours long, 21 hours long just
Yeah.
to film a couple scenes.
That's crazy.
Like, so when I see stuff like that, like I have such an appreciation, especially if they have to wear prosthetics and stuff like that, because I'm like, that's so claustrophobic too,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, there was going back to the old movie Wizard of Oz. Back in those
Yeah.
days, things were different. One of the actors, I think it was the guy who was the Tin Man. He wound up with a skin, or was it the witch? I think it was the witch, the green witch. She wound up with a skin disease because of the green lead paint or
But
whatever they
the-
used. The
But the
latex.
Tin Man ended up with something too.
Something, yeah. So
Oh, from the
because
paint
those
that they
days,
used?
those days
Yeah.
wasn't. So they wound up having complications of health later on in life because of the makeup stuff. So that's, oh well.
How did we get here from having a vagina on your forehead and penis
Well,
down your
Things, and then the wig thing. Yeah.
Well,
There's logic. There's a reason.
yeah,
for the madness.
we got off track, but let's
I'm
get back.
surprised I remembered.
Yeah,
I just realized like how far along
Yeah,
we are
but
in the
see-
show. We still didn't.
but see again, if you guys had another vagina on your forehead, boy, can you imagine the party you guys could have?
For you, imagine like how terrible that is for us.
Wow.
I'm all-
Then what happens? I mean,
one giggle.
you're talking to somebody. You're talking to somebody and it starts pissing on your face.
Oh God.
Ugh. That's, I mean, you could have
Interesting.
put it somewhere else, but right on your forehead. Well, I kind of, yeah, I'll take a chance. I'll put a cap on it or something, cover it up. I don't think I want the penises on my back. No.
I don't know.
Either way, it's
'Cause
not.
I feel like I could cover it. Here's my thing. If I can, if I feel like it's better covered, but then again, if you're in a bathing suit, they're all out.
Well,
But if you have friends like mine, it's gonna be a party no matter what. Like they're all gonna, you know what I mean? Like they're not really gonna judge me, but they'll fucking poke fun and literally.
Yeah. Poke fun.
yeah, you'll be poking something, yeah.
Like, what if you're all covered up and somebody hot walks up and all of a sudden you get all
Excited.
so it's all dun, 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 dun. You're like, oh, I'm just happy to see you.
And there's like, room.
And then you're gonna get that pervert back into me, just back in. Oh, don't touch me.
How do you even use that?
I would slap people. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Coming through.
Yeah, you'll be coming through your clothes, that's for sure. God.
Oh my,
Oh my
gosh.
God! What if it's
Yeah,
all?
that's exactly. I mean, then you got your back all soaked.
They all throw up at once. You're all, oh shit! Oh shit!
Remember the fingers? No, that one thing that we had, the would you rather?
The
and it was
penis
like
on the fingers?
fingers.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
different, though.
But I was just imagining, what if you had penis fingers and penises on your back, and you're just like, boom, 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 like
God, that's a
everywhere.
superpower.
No one's going to run away. They'll be all stuck on the floor, that's for sure. God. Oh, God.
Oh shit! All right, I think I'm gonna go with the vagina on my forehead. I
Yeah.
think that's safer.
The
I think so
safer.
too.
Yeah.
What if it starts like?
Oozing?
Well,
Hey, hey,
no, but
you got something right
Your
there.
eyebrows are just super stiff. You're just... They're all,
And
did
then
you go through a snowstorm? No.
then the problem is, as you get older, it starts drooping more and more.
Oh God, it's all saggy. What if you got like one? Okay, so if it's
What's that-
sideways.
What's that character from the Pirates of the Caribbean, the one that had something like
Oh, the octopus
Oh, the
guy.
octopus, yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that? from your-
Well, I was thinking like if it was sideways, you're gonna have one lip up here, and then what if like the other lip?
Oh my gosh.
No. Sideways.
You gotta like pin it so they're just like.
Oh God. You should come
I
up with
fucked
this.
up my hair.
I was gonna say you come up with the weirdest.
That's the best.
Well, I mean,
Thank you.
I want something that's gonna make you guys think because like,
Think.
is this possible?
Terrified. No.
I don't think so,
no.
but I don't know everything, you know.
Well.
But it's funny. It's for me. It's fun to think about.
Well, I mean, but when it's happened where people have been in an accident, they attach a part of the things
Yeah.
to other parts so it could grow, and then they replace it. So it could happen. You never know. Yeah.
What if you're just like born with a vagina on your head?
Well, I'm sure
Could you get a sex change?
You know.
Only on the forehead.
Wow.
Next
And then it
time,
just turns
next
into
time we
a
see Giggles,
penis.
she's like a unicorn. Giggles, want to tell us something?
Well,
Well.
But like, see like the conversation that it sparks, like
yes.
because like I'm really trying to put myself in the situation, like how like. At first, I was like, "Oh, I think I'd want penises down my back so I can hide it." But then, like, it's
Not if
like,
they get
and then once
excited.
we start talking, I'm like, "Fuck, I didn't think about that." Like,
No. There's nothing funny about a hard penis.
Unless they're tiny little penises, and then they
No,
just
this,
pimples.
there's nothing tiny. You know.
well, like knowing my friends, they would like this is my back. They would just like, you know what I mean? Because think about it, like, so if it's like this, you're
Yeah.
that's all that they would do. I'd be like, stop fucking touching me.
They would ask you to lay on your belly and use you for a toss ring.
Oh
thing,
God,
Just to see how many they can put on. Yeah.
that would be funny.
Yeah.
You guys want to play a game?
Yes.
I'd be like, what the fuck? Where'd you bring me?
That's hilarious.
Oh God.
Oh man.
All right, so we're all in agreement.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Vagina's on our head. Listeners, what would you guys choose?
Oh, but Tony, you're in big trouble. You have no bangs.
You can cover yours.
My beaver's bald. Yes. I got a
He's
bald
gonna
beaver.
grow
Yeah.
the
I'm
side.
gonna-
Just
I'm gonna
comb it
grow
around.
I'm gonna do a comb
Just
over,
get a hat.
over
Some sort of
butt.
hat.
Yeah.
He just wears a bandana all the time. Oh, fucking punk rock over here. Axl Rose
Sorry, I
without the hair.
I could grow my hair back if I wanted to.
I
A
think
little
you
bit.
could.
I don't have a lot, but I can grow some of it.
We'll get you a wig.
Nah, no.
Can you grow your eyebrows and just comb them up?
Well,
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
that's one thing. When I see old guys or older men and they have their eyebrows that long, what are they thinking? I mean,
They're trying to cover the vagina that.
well, no, if they had one, but I'm just talking
Yeah,
in
but if it
general.
pops up, they're set. You, on the other
I'll
hand.
just have to grow my eyebrows. That's all there is to it.
His mustache is all.
I had a handlebar one time, so
I like handlebars. I think they're sexy.
Yes,
So sexy.
yeah.
Except whenever it's on my brother-in-law.
Oh, I thought you were saying something else. I was like, oh, TMI. Yeah,
Those mustache threads
What do you think
are
he was gonna
wonderful.
say?
I don't know.
Okay.
I went dirty. Sorry. Anyways, are you
Are
guys?
you really sorry?
No.
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 You know me so well. You guys ready for some porch side quacks?
Yes.
All right.
Bring on the quackers.
Quack, quick. I'm in a loving relationship.
Not for long after us.
Yeah.
No, go
Not with
ahead.
all them
Sorry.
penises on your back. No, I'm just kidding. But there's one area where we're struggling to connect, and that's the bedroom banter.
Ooh.
My partner attempts at dirty talks are, well, less than thrilling. How can I gently suggest that their verbal skills during intimate moments could use some improvement without hurting their feelings or damaging our relationship? I want to spice things up, but I'm worried about bruising their ego or making them feel self-conscious. Any tips for tactily addressing this delicate issue? Andrew.
Andrew, get a gag ball. That'll spice everything up.
Can't talk.
That's
Shut
true.
her up,
I mean, it's spicy, but
Yeah, it's kinky and
Dirty talk's not for everybody.
no, it is not.
Yeah.
I mean, and
Poor thing, she's probably trying so hard.
no, I know, but it's the guy who's complaining, right?
Yeah, so the
So-
girl can't, she's not talking dirty.
That's one thing. See, maybe it's just me. I don't like doing a lot of talking. I mean, you're going to moan and groan and do whatever you want, but there's a time for conversation. To me, that's not one of them. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion.
I want to be in the moment.
Yeah, I want to enjoy the feeling and whatever. Don't
But-
try to make it.
This could be before that
Well-
takes place. You know what I mean?
Well, it's true.
Like, was it Scary Movie where she was this terrible and she was like, I'm gonna shit on your chest. I'm gonna fart in your mouth. And he's like, yeah, please don't talk.
Yeah. See that if you do
like,
it wrong,
that's
it's a
yeah.
turnoff. It's a turnoff. Sometimes you better, quiet. Just intimate things. Touching, whatever is probably better than having to open your mouth, unless you're opening your mouth for something else.
What I'm curious about, Andrew, is what is her dirty talk? Is it like too vulgar for you?
Gross or whatever. Yeah.
we're
You know
not
what I mean?
vulgar enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
Or she thinks it's sexy and it's not. That's a problem, and it's yeah. I think being quiet, just let nature take its course. Whisper. That's one thing. You can whisper stuff, but
No,
don't-
but he probably still doesn't like when she whispers.
well, I know,
So
but it sounds. I mean, it's okay if you come home and your partner wants to say, "I want to rock your world right now." Give a hint, but don't go into details. Just do it. I don't know. I would try to keep quiet. Tell her, "Hey, leave the talking, for another time. Tell me how it was after we're done. Then we could talk." But
What do you think, Giggles?
well,
a delicate
quiet thing
situation.
Works, but
I mean,
Because if Andrew fucks this up, he's not gonna be fucking no more.
yeah.
no, I don't think it's an Andrew problem.
Well,
You know.
how is he gonna bring it up to her?
That's
though?
it. I know. That's the thing.
Because if he makes her feel uncomfortable about it, then she's not gonna want to do it, and then she's not gonna want to do it.
Or you could use
It's
reverse.
just like in a sexy way. It's like, hey, let's just feel each other today.
Let's just
not
shut our
say
mouths.
anything. Let's just
Or
Be
do the
quiet.
yeah,
I don't know.
or have him
Can
talk
you?
dirty to her and see how she likes it. Maybe she doesn't like it. I don't know.
Maybe he is, but she's. I don't know.
Maybe she's.
I think
into
it's
that.
hard because we don't know which way she's going.
Well, we don't know what she's saying. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Like we don't know if it's not dirty enough or if it's too dirty. If it's too dirty, maybe you can ask her to tone it down a little bit. Maybe explain to her like don't be so graphic about it. I don't see.
Yeah. See, nowadays it's hard because
It's hard.
It's hard because, like, don't you usually reflect your partner? Like, okay, this is the level of dirty that they're talking, so I'm going to talk like them, or like, I'm going to,
But why is she not picking up that it's making him uncomfortable?
yeah.
I'd just be happy to have fun time, but to each his own. I guess I don't want to hear nothing. That's it.
Maybe ask
So
her.
imagine, like, you're trying to climax or whatever,
And she's having a
and
conversation.
then she's, like, saying something that turns you off, and you're like, oh, shit.
See, that's what I'm saying.
There it goes.
She's like, "You're as hot as my dad." You're all, dude. I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Paul, gag Paul.
Yeah. Yeah. What happens if she accidentally says something that he doesn't want to hear, and
Yeah.
that's the deal breaker. That's the whole thing. Sometimes you got to be quiet. You don't want to slip out of your mouth something that, oh, you're not as big as my ex-lover or something, blah, blah, blah. You don't want to hear nothing like that, no. Just keep quiet if possible. Poor thing. Poor Andrew.
You're gonna have to have a conversation with her.
Yes.
Maybe I would try this. The next time you're going to be intimate, and she starts with the talk, maybe kind of shush her in a nice way and say, "Hey, let's try something different and new. Maybe let's not talk,
Let's just
only touch.
feel each other.
Yeah, let's be present. Let's be in the moment."
Or do a little role play, get some duct tape, tie her hands up and put some duct tape on her mouth and just pretend, and see how it goes.
You have options, Andrew.
Yes. Handcuffs, duct tape. No, poor Andrew. Some people don't like to hear the other partner. That's the whole thing. The only time I would love to hear anything is knowing that, hey, whatever I'm
It's good.
doing I'm doing my job and they're being satisfied, and that's the only noise I want to hear. But I don't like to talk during or have a conversation. I'm sorry, because the problem is if I start laughing, it's over.
Yeah.
I can't concentrate if somebody starts telling me jokes or whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like no, because it's not like a faucet you could turn on and off that fast. So,
Yeah.
oh, Andrew, hang in there. Have a conversation like Mishi said, and hope for the best.
Yeah, I wish you luck, Andrew.
Yeah.
Listeners,
Godspeed.
help us. We're at a loss. We don't really know how to help
Well,
Andrew
everybody's
with this.
different. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But,
And you don't want to hurt her feelings.
no,
either.
because she seems to be a special person, and you don't want to lose that. But she's got to also appreciate your feelings too. So
Yeah. Good luck. Okay. I recently found out my partner was cheating on me, and our relationship has ended. While I know I should take the high road, I can't help but feel a burning desire for some form of payback. I'm curious, what's the most creative and maybe little devious way to get revenge on a cheating ex without crossing any legal or ethical lines? I'm looking for something that will make me feel better and maybe teach them a lesson they won't forget. Is it wrong to is it wrong to want a little karmic justice, Violet? Violet.
okay, so it's the guy that cheated. All right. I don't even answer this one because it's like I'm committing a crime here. I don't. Oh man.
These are hard this
This
week.
is hard. 'Cause
Shit. These are going to get us in trouble.
that's what I'm saying. Here we are telling our listeners, yeah, go ahead and if he cheated, do this. Nah, I don't, no. Well, they're not together, I'm assuming, right?
No, they're already broken up.
So then what's the purpose if you're already broken up?
She just wants to feel better. So he cheated on her. He broke her heart. So now she wants to get him back.
Well, no,
She wants to
I
make him feel pain the way she does.
then unless she found somebody to cheat on his new girlfriend, I guess.
Violet.
He even has a girlfriend.
Well,
Fuck
or
his best friend.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
See, you feel pleasure and you fuck him over.
I like
I'm
that
just
one.
kidding. Please don't do it.
No. No, but that's true. I mean, hit him with a good friend because, we all heard that story before. It's always happened. So, I mean, unless it's a family member, you don't want to do that. But,
Doesn't she? Just kidding.
man, that's a tough one.
Look really hot next time you have to see him, so then you'd be like, "Oh shit, I let that get away."
That is usually the best revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love yourself.
Yeah. Don't stoop to their
Level.
Prove to them that you know what, you had this, you blew it. No, that's your problem, not mine.
Eat your
And
heart
just
out.
move on. Just move on. Yes, I wouldn't stoop to his level. He did it to you. You're a better human. Don't do it to him or whatever. I won't. I mean, it's not going to bring him back. It's not going to do anything. So it's just for revenge. Sometimes revenge is not worth it. It's not worth it. So.
It might feel good in the moment, but
Yeah.
you might end up regretting it
Yeah,
later.
yeah. And then later on, you're going to say, "Why did I do that? That was so stupid." So, be the better person and just move on and say, "Hey, it didn't work out. Fuck it. Move on."
I feel like the best revenge would be living your best life.
Yes, exactly. Prove to him
Travel,
that. Yes.
do whatever that makes you happy.
Prove to him that
You know what I
you know what, I don't need you. There's a lot of fishes out there in the sea, so enjoy
Yeah, and
life.
then whenever she runs into the guy that's gonna treat her right, then
Exactly.
that will be the ultimate revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then down the road, they'll see, oh shoot, that used to be mine, and I let it get away. And
Because he'll never live a happy life.
No.
Not truly.
Once they
He's
cheat,
not- yes.
once they
He's
cheat,
not a
it's,
happy person.
No.
So maybe he probably did you a favor
Yeah.
because you caught it in time before you guys were walking down the aisle or whatever. So maybe that was a blessing in disguise. So not the right words I want to use, but
Yeah.
at least for
That's true.
but it's maybe it could have been the best thing that happened to you, that he showed you the true colors of what he is. So move on. So
You do you, girl.
yes,
Yeah.
do yourself. There's always toys.
I knew it was going there. I knew it.
And, as soon as I said it, I was like, there
I
we
know.
go.
You do you. Do yourself.
We're just going to wait.
My God.
Well, I'm here to help.
And Violet, be patient with yourself because anger comes and goes. Once that anger fades away, then you can make a decision with your clear head.
Yes.
And hopefully that's taking care of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. Very good.
Well, thank you for your submissions, Violet and Andrew.
Sorry,
And
Andrew.
Any listeners that have any better advice than we do, please send it to us and we'll forward it on over to them. But I'm curious to see how you guys would answer this. Because I actually had a conversation with somebody while you were away, and they were saying that when they were listening, sometimes they're listening and they're like, oh, I should tell them, this. Like, they want to give their opinion. And I'm like, why don't you send it to us?
Yes.
They go,
Yeah.
you don't have to do it, because they're a personal friend. So I'm like, hey, you can send it, text me, or send it through whatever, Instagram or TikTok.
And that's exactly what we're
And I
here
go, I was like, I would love that. I would love to be able to,
for. Have a different
Share
opinion.
it.
Have a
yeah,
different
to
opinion.
share that. Because who
Exactly.
knows? Those might be the words that are going to help that person.
And we're here. I mean, we're not professionals, but we're here to do whatever we can to help. So
That's why we're quacks.
yes, I mean, someday we'll have our degrees hanging on the wall, but it might be a while. Quite
Our
a
little
while.
coats
Quite a
with
while.
our names.
My name, Papa Tony, Dr. Papa Tony,
Dr. Papatoni,
PhD.
PPHD?
PT.
He's
Well,
PPHD.
I PP all over the place.
All right, Papa Tony, what you got for us?
Okay, guys. Fun fact. Australia's biggest export is boomerangs. It's also their biggest import.
That took me a little bit, but I got it.
She's a lot quicker since her vacation.
Well, yeah, she was well rested on her vacation.
Oh yeah, I'm really tired right now.
Okay. This is also for you, Giggles, someday if you get married. No. Two pieces of bread got married. Everything was going beautifully until someone decided to toast the bride and groom.
That's a fucking good one.
Okay. Did you hear about the guy that went and asked his wife, why don't you ever tell me when you have an orgasm? She said, hey, I don't like to call you at work.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Poor guy. Oh, well. And the next one, I did have another one, but since I'm on Instagram, I had a guy or person DM me. Is that what you guys call it? And it doesn't stand for Dick Masters. I'm learning little by little.
Wow.
He's having a little problem with this lady, and he said that if I could give her a piece of advice. And he told me the situation, and I thought of it, and I said, okay, there's an old saying out there that says, don't bite the hand that feeds you. But that's not what I'm going to tell her. What I'm going to say to this young lady is, hey, don't bite the hand that fingers you. Write that down. Back to you, Giggles.
Don't bite the hand that fingers you.
That's yeah.
Only you would come up with that.
Does she have teeth down there?
What?
I said, does she have teeth down there?
She might.
Well, I hope not. Hey, you never know.
That's
If they have
awesome.
a vagina on their forehead, you can never
Yeah.
I hope I remember that.
Huh?
That's good advice.
That's it. Yeah, I'm here to give my advice.
Great job, Papa Tony.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I'm crashing.
I'm about to put my finger in your mouth.
Glad you're far away. Okay. Weird animal facts of the day. You ready?
I'm always ready.
This is great. Leopard slugs. Have you heard of leopard slugs?
No.
Oh.
Slug.
Do we have
I
them
know what
here?
a slug is, but they got
Actually, don't know
spotted
where they're
slugs.
at.
I'm assuming they got spotted.
Spots, probably.
Yeah, they have to. And a slow. Why would you name a slug a leopard? That slow as
So slow.
Right? No, because they're
Isn't
spotted.
that called an... Oh,
they are.
they're
They are like
pretty.
a leopard.
That's them having sex, by the way.
Oh, wow.
God.
I want to get all curled up like that. Do they get
Yeah.
stuck?
Yes.
Sometimes, and I'll explain to you what happens.
Oh,
So,
oh, wait, gosh.
would
Don't
help if
show
you-
that in front of my shishi.
sorry.
Sheesh.
Showed what?
Porn in front of my
Show her
dog.
porn. I'm sorry.
I didn't see it.
The slugs.
Slugs,
Oh.
they're mating.
I didn't see it.
They're mating.
Hey, hey.
That looks like a unicorn horn. But either way, go ahead.
Okay, so leopard slugs. They're hermaphrodites, like many other slugs. So yeah, they have both parts.
They're Hermes, yes.
Yes.
Hermes.
And so before they have sex, they engage in hours of foreplay.
Mm.
Okay, this is making me want to be more of a slug.
I know, right? And then they secrete a strong line of slime.
So do I.
That's where we get the snail.
I leave snail trails
Snail
too.
trails. That's it.
Oh,
Okay.
she got nervous.
That's hilarious.
Her microphone's all burnt.
Hopefully you can wash these seat covers.
Yeah, so a slime on which the lovers dangle while they have sex, which actually they climb up something and they dangle and have sex.
Ah, they're frisky.
Yeah.
They
So,
look dangerous.
Yeah.
but if the male's penis gets stuck, the female, well, I mean, they're hermaphrodites, but whatever is.
I don't know why I'm smiling so big. I just realized I have a smile from here to here, and I don't. Sorry.
You love hearing animal porn.
Yes.
I'm like, I just want to live their life or have their sex
So
life.
here's the thing. So, well, actually, no, you're safe. But if the male's penis gets stuck, the female chomps off the male's penis, leaving
I can do that.
them a female. They're no longer a hermaphrodite. They're just, female. because they only have one part. Yeah.
So they give each other sex changes.
Sometimes, yeah, if they get stuck. I
Yeah.
mean, they gotta get unstuck. So, not like the anglerfish, you know. Yeah. So,
So how does she chew off the thing?
I that I don't know.
Okay.
Google it.
No, that's fine.
Not you, Giggles. Him.
So, but they can also store sperm for months or years. So they don't have to receive sperm like every time they have sex. Sometimes they just have sex for fun.
That's the whole purpose.
Hello.
Shit, hello.
This is getting better and
I
better.
know, right?
Who cares about the kids?
I want to come back as this slug.
And if they previously mated with a better partner, then this is kind of cool. They can eat or digest some of the sperm while retaining enough to fertilize the eggs. So if they're like, yeah,
So
this
they
one
swallow.
is better,
They're
I'm
not
gonna swallow some
They're
of
not.
the
They're not
eggs.
spitters.
Oh, so what you're saying is like, so like, say like there's 3 of you,
Three
Yeah.
some, okay.
different people
Right.
are slugs, and then you mate with this one, you mate with this one, and you mate with this one. You can hold all 3 of their sperm,
Yeah.
and then be like, oh, I think number 2 was the winner.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. See, I better and better. Why
So
am
you
I
want to be a
so
leopard slug?
I want to be a leopard slug.
You have to tan first.
I do have spots, my freckles.
Yeah, freckles. How's your
Technically,
growling?
I'm almost there.
Yeah, okay.
Did you say how's my growling?
Yeah. Well, leopards
Oh my
have
gosh.
to growl.
Leopard
So
slugs
I have a
don't
really
growl.
good growl.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good
she
growl.
does have a good growl.
That's a good growl.
What's funny is one of his daughter's friends, she's also a Leo.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, girl, you're a Leo? She's like, yeah, Mom, me too. I was all, let me hear your cup call. And she's like, what? So I did the, and she's all, oh my God. So she's like, and I was like, and like everybody was laughing because here I am
That is
doing like
hilarious.
my, and she's like, fear. I'm like, oh.
Poor thing, you just started. You don't
That's
know.
her cup call.
She's
I go, don't worry, I'll
out.
teach you.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
You'll be a cougar someday.
I'm almost there.
Yeah,
I'm closer to be a cougar than I am a cub.
Thank God.
You know, this is like a weird like time in my life. You know what I mean? Because it's like I can hang out with the youngins still, but I'm in my head. I'm like, dude, has the music always been this fucking loud? Like, you know what I mean? And then
Welcome.
I'm like, I'm fucking tired. Like,
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Exactly.
and then it's like, and then I notice like I'll gravitate, like I'll start with the youngins, and then like I gravitate to like older people, and I'm like, yeah, this is more my crowd. Like,
They're mellower.
but you know what? No, a lot of times they're wilder.
Oh, older people?
Yeah, I get more shit faced with the older ones than I do with the younger.
Really?
Well, you saw what happened at the wedding.
I did
Yeah.
see that. That was pretty amusing.
Yes, I know.
There's a lot happening.
Yeah.
So
A
embarrassed.
lot.
I got to see a lot of people that I haven't seen since, so I was like, hey.
They're still recuperating.
Yeah, and it turns out I could still play Flip Cup.
Really?
Yeah, they were playing some other game, and I was like, there's too
Try it
many
with your
cups.
teacup. Just kidding.
No, I don't want to break it. But yeah, I did very well. I was very proud. It's been years since I played.
You are an
missed
in-betweener, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
Oh,
first
there
of
you
all,
go, in-betweener.
You look their age.
Yeah.
You don't look older than they are.
And I act like them.
Well, we all act young. I look at me. Shit, I shouldn't be acting my age. I mean, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I
that's
should. Wait a minute. I don't act my age.
I should be acting my age.
No, you know what I mean.
Yes, I speak Papa Tony.
Yes, I'm young at heart and just old in the body. That's about it. So,
Good.
okay.
We'll
so,
agree.
Oh, sorry. I have another segment.
Do
yes,
you?
Of course.
Yeah. But yeah. We agree that we want to be leopard slugs.
Don't you?
I mean, it's
they
pretty.
have
It's,
a fascinating
they do.
mind, and they like live it on
Body,
the edge.
just the body color and everything. That's kind of cool. I mean, to
I
look
just
like,
love their sex life.
Yeah. Leave all their little
cool.
trails all over
Yeah.
the place.
I do
Okay.
have the big teeth, so I can, in case something gets stuck.
Chomp it off.
Mom, you need help, Giggles? I got you.
Hope that yours doesn't get stuck in another one. No, because then you're just permanently female forever. It's
You know
pretty
what?
cool.
I'm very
They don't die or
particular.
anything.
I'm very particular of where I put it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You don't put your mouth on anything. Just remember that.
But But like that's kind of okay. Now you just made me curious about something.
Yeah.
So it's like you meet one slug, right? And then so you're the male part in that relationship or that encounter, and then you meet another slug, and then you're the female. That's crazy.
So if you get a bunch of slugs together, do we call that a slug fest?
No, I think
That's just a slimy situation.
That's true.
the whole. I did have something.
I don't know where the hole's at, but go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
where is there holes?
I don't know. I don't really know actually. But the whole them being a hermaphrodite thing. There's another piece that I have written down here. So yeah, they can self fertilize.
They can screw themselves.
Technically.
So you can be that one. I don't even need a man.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then it's like, but it's typically not preferred option. It's
Yeah.
not a preferred option.
Is that
They
considered-
like to have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, I mean, it's like us. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Right? Yeah.
I feel like this is more connected to humans than other animals.
I
sad.
think so.
I just
At least in the
I'm
field
so
of
depressed
sex.
that a slug has more sex than me. That's so depressing.
Well, I'm like,
Even a slug
just
has
her
more excited.
discussing their sex life. I'm like,
I know.
fuck, that's like so adventurous.
Jeez, I know.
Yeah.
God.
Is that what I'm going to fantasize
Fine.
now?
After I die, I want to come back as one of these animals that you always talk about, so we can have fun.
If you guys see me with like a little shell on my back, don't just ignore it.
But they don't have shells.
Oh, they
They
don't.
don't.
No.
They're slugs.
Saw them.
A snail has shells.
Snail. Sorry,
Yeah,
yes.
slugs.
Yeah. Yeah. And they were all wrapped around each
If
other.
if a snail
They have
loses,
no protection.
if a snail
No.
loses its shell, are they considered homeless?
I always feel bad when I break their house.
I know.
Or did they become a slug?
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
it. They do turn into slugs, but they taste so good with garlic and butter. I
They
tell
do.
Oh,
They
yeah,
really
they
do.
do.
you. I don't care what they call them. They're
Get a
delicious.
coach.
Mm.
I wish you brought some back.
Your accent is so excited.
Why? They don't
Well,
have
hello.
slugs. They don't have escargot.
Caracóis.
They what?
Caracóis.
Coige.
Caracóis.
Go to Colch.
Get a coach.
No, it ends in an OL. So when you add an S to it, it can't be OLS. It has to be OIS. Caracóis.
Well, we call it Caracolch, Caracolch, whatever. Yeah.
It's like
Caracóis.
papel ends with an EL, and you have to make it not. It's not.
How do you say
papel,
school?
It's papage.
Skolda.
We say shkala.
Yeah.
Schola.
Yeah, and some of my friends say shkola.
Yeah, it's schola, but
It
you
is,
have
starts
to
with
say
an
the
E.
accent.
Yeah.
So you're oit.
Oat.
Oit.
Oat.
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 Oit.
Oat.
Oat.
Yeah. Tor.
Toad.
Toad.
Yeah. It actually is tor. My family, we say kovsh instead of kovsh.
We say kovsh.
Coach.
I
It's
would
supposed to
say
be kovsh. It's spelled kovsh, but we say kovsh
See,
for whatever reason. It
yeah.
depends on the
Interesting,
island,
yeah.
region, and
Well, it's funny how they can pick out where.
where you're from.
Yeah, like because like certain people from Saint George, I'm like, oh, they're from Saint George
Yeah.
by their pronunciation. I'm not that good at it,
what
but
about from some Gil?
yes.
That's the one
That
you
for
could-
sure.
you
That's
can- Those
easy.
stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. I'm like, I remember asking my buddy, why do you talk like that? I was like, you're doing it all wrong. And he's like, that's how we say it on my island.
And that's so funny because the islands are really that close to each other, and it's like they're all different little countries.
Yeah.
They all have different pronunciations, and it's kind of weird how you would think, how could this happen? How could this be?
Well, and I've noticed too, because like I feel like my Portuguese is like how my parents grew up, their Portuguese.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now I feel like they're more like continent, like they're more like the mainland.
They are.
Because it's like when I hear them speaking, I'm like, gosh, they sound so sophisticated. And like, here I am with like, because when my mom was a child, they used to call their pillows pilla.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's like almofada or something.
Father.
Yeah.
But we say Travseira.
Oh, see, I've never heard that.
Travseira is also another way, but it's supposed to be almofada.
Yeah. Because I remember staying the night at a cousin's house and I was like, oh, thanks for a pillow. Like, because I needed a pillow.
Yeah.
And they were like, a what? And I was like, what do you mean, what? It's like, give me a fucking pillow.
I didn't have education, so it was basically,
Did they say, like your mom, did she say pillow? Or?
yeah, I mean, well, see, that's the way they were talking here, and that's the way they, and that's, then it's embarrassing when you do go to a family that speaks proper or better,
Yeah.
and you look like an idiot. And that was my problem when they used to kind of laugh at me, but I tried to learn better. I mean, I'm not by no means not great, but I'm a lot better than what I used to be, but still.
I know it's bad. Sometimes with my boyfriend's family, I feel so dumb.
And you're the smartest one of the bunch. That's the sad thing about it.
No,
You're very intelligent.
out of the
But I know it's just the way they pronounce
like,
their words. Yes.
Yeah, and then verb conjugations and things like that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I say this?
Yeah.
Certain things, I just can't.
Now, when I met my wife, meeting my future in-laws at the time and this and that, and of course they would grill me to find out more information. They knew the families, but you know how it is. And they would start giggling at some of the stuff I would say, and I wasn't offended because I didn't know any better. That's the way I was raised. And then I said, oh, I get it. I'm pronouncing it wrong. So I kind of tried to teach myself, a little bit better, and which I did. I mean, I'm not great by no means. There's still a lot of Portuguese words I don't know how to pronounce.
Yeah.
And you tell me that word, I know what it is, but I can't get it off my tongue.
No, it's like
So
it won't come.
It won't come out,
Yeah.
yes. And so, I get by. That's all I tell people. I get by. That's it. So,
Well, like they always tell me, we understand you. I'm like, well, like I tell them, I try. I'm gonna try.
We weren't
But
educated.
I
We weren't educated.
No, I didn't have professional schooling.
No,
in
we
it.
didn't have school. I left when I was 3 years old, so I didn't have no schooling.
The only reason I know how to read it is from being in the dances.
No, I don't know how to do that. I wish I could read. I could get by, slowly I could figure it out, but no, that's the only thing I wish I knew how to read.
The cool thing about Portuguese is you read it, you read what you say.
Yeah.
It's not like English.
No.
Like once you know what sounds certain letters makes, it's really easy to read.
Well, but I don't read enough Portuguese stuff to practice. And
Like I had my family friend. They were laughing. The husband was dying. He had like tears coming down his face because I was saying fiel.
Fiel?
Isn't it fiel?
the island Fial.
Fiel.
Fail, fail.
Fiel.
And I was saying fiel, and he's like, "What? Does it smell there?" And I go, "I don't know. I've never been there." And he thought it was the funniest thing, and he wasn't. Here's the thing: he wasn't laughing.
But it was
He wasn't
funny
putting
to
me
him.
down. He just it caught him off guard, and he thought it was like the cutest little thing. Like he just thought it was so funny, so he kept kind of messing with me about it, and I didn't get my feelings hurt by any means, but his wife and his son were getting a little upset with him. Like, hey, leave her alone. Like, stop. Like, you don't speak English to her. She doesn't make
Yeah.
fun of your English, And I was like, no, it's okay. I go, no, but now I'm trying to be more conscious of how to say it properly, because I've been saying it wrong my whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my mom's corrected me here and there. And what's funny is sometimes it comes out right, sometimes it comes out wrong. It's just
Well, see, it was like me. My dad didn't have no education. My dad barely knew how to write his name. So when half your parents, how am I supposed to know if your parents don't even have an education? My mom did, but she got used to talking like my dad, so that's how we were raised,
Yeah.
It's just different. I mean, so, you know what? It's all good. I would do it in a heartbeat to go back to those days and start all over again.
But what I don't like is if I say something wrong and they start laughing at me and then making fun of me for it.
Yeah.
And then I finally figured, oh, you're putting me down. And then it made me feel bad about myself. And then it's like, I don't want to speak this language
No,
because
I know.
you're going to make fun of me. You know what I mean?
Because then you're more afraid of trying to say things or
Yeah.
speaking in general because
I
then
had that my
you're
whole
thinking,
life. In school?
yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. The kids were just relentless because I couldn't speak English. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then now I have these adults making fun of a kid. So then I was like, one day I got fucking pissed and I was like, you're no better than I am. Like, that's what I was thinking, And I go, oh, okay, speak English. Well, we're not speaking English right now. That's what I got. And I go, yeah, but go ahead, speak English. I go, because next time you speak English, I'm going to be making sure that you say everything correctly,
Yeah.
and I'll definitely let you know when you fuck
Yeah.
up. And they were like, well, no, we didn't mean anything by it. But it's like, how do you stand up to a bully?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just spoke up for myself. And you know what? Ever since then, they have not made fun of me.
Good.
And
That is
then
the
if
best
they
way to
fuck
do
up
it.
their English, they go, "I'm sorry, I messed up my English." And I go, "No, there's nothing to apologize for." I go, "You're trying." I go, "I understand what you're
As
saying."
long as you're trying, and that's
I'm
it.
like in my head, I want to be like, I'm not like you. I'm not going to put you down for trying.
Yeah.
I want to praise you and bring you up. You know what I mean?
And help them instead of making fun. Correct them, saying no, it's like this, but you're
Like, how many kids my age or your age don't even speak Portuguese because they were made fun of by the adults?
Mm-hmm.
And then
There's a
now
lot
they
of them.
regret it they regret it now that we're at our age that they don't know our own language.
well, my daughter, perfect example. We tried. She doesn't want to speak. She understands everything, and she can speak it if she wants to a little bit. But I told her, I said, you're going to regret it someday, and don't come pointing the fingers to us because we tried. Oh, yeah. I said, okay. So,
But you know what's funny?
especially today's world.
She actually speaks it with myself and my mother.
That's what I'm saying. She speaks it, but in front of us, she'll say words. Don't get me wrong. She understands, but it's like she could have, because me and my wife, we go back and forth. We could speak to each other in Portuguese and, of course, English. But we tried with her. We said, hey, but she understands everything. You tell her, hey, it's this, that. She knows exactly what you're saying, So it was fun, like at the wedding. My wife turned to her and told her, "You understand?" And then, of course, I had to step in and do the sign language.
That was
That was funny.
so funny. My brother spit his beer and he goes, "Fucking sign language!" Because when he spit the beer, everybody at the table was like, "What the fuck?" And we just looked at him, and, and he's like crying from laughing. And here he is. He's tall, has a big old cowboy hat on. He's all, "Fucking sign language."
Well, my wife said, "Do you understand?" Of course, she understands. She knows exactly what you said. But well, I'm sorry.
You were hilarious during her speech, and she had no fucking clue.
She had no clue.
But you were doing
I
something
don't
back.
know. No, poor thing. Oh, well.
And then, like, when she's like, "We're so glad you inherited our
humor.
great sense of humor,"
Yeah.
and he's like,
Her? No.
Me. That was great.
Oh well.
"All right, guys."
I still have one more thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I have the get your mind out of the gutter segment.
Ooh.
Oh.
Dirty riddles that are actually innocent. I have two. So, what three-letter word starts with an S and ends with an X, has a vowel in the middle?
6.
Socks. S-O.
How did you
Oh.
get that?
The
Six.
vowel. A-I-O-U.
A-I-O-U.
Whatever the vowels are.
E-I-O-U.
Yeah.
I was all,
Really fast. My God.
I like that he went with 6 and I went with socks, like red socks.
Well, there's an O.
that's wrong. Yeah.
Well, no, socks.
And I was like, that's not spelled right.
Well,
Wow.
baseball, it would be
Yeah.
a sock, but that's okay.
Okay, so maybe what you said is right. Last time you got them, maybe this time.
Yeah, I told you.
Let's see. Here's another one. I start with a P and end with an O-R-N. I'm a major player in the film industry. What am I?
Start with a P and end with a what?
O-R-N.
Start with a P.
And end with an O-R-N. I'm a major player in the film industry.
Oh, I was going to say prop.
No.
No, the
Has
prop
to
is
end
a
with an
P.
O-R-N.
No, that's true. Hang on. Ooh.
This is a good one.
This is
Starts
good.
with- See,
I'm
the
like
problem- I
drawing
wish
a
I had. I
blank.
wish I had a stupid thing to write. Now it's the letters. P.
Oh, here.
No. No, that's fine. P skip O-R-N.
Here you go.
Uh-huh. Not porn.
No,
So,
no.
how many letters are in between
No,
the
one.
beginning and the end? Is it one letter in between there?
In
So if
in
it starts
between
with
the
a P-
and the O-R-N.
Yeah.
How many letters are we missing?
You're making me nervous to where I'm holding on. I'm like,
3 letters.
oh, 3 letters.
So it's 3 letters.
Oh, shit. Sorry. There we go again.
stuck.
Oh,
I'm
don't
stuck.
start that again. Let me see.
P.
Are you Googling it?
No, I was going
Oh,
to
you're
write it out
trying,
like he
okay.
is. See, I have it on a text.
Okay.
So, did you get it?
No, well, no, it's 3 letters. See, I thought it was. I was thinking of 1.
2, 3. Oh.
I'm sure people listening are like, come on, it's this.
I know.
It's simple and it's no. I'm drawing a blank right now.
It's a major player in the film industry.
A player or
Major
a,
player, like it's very common in the film industry.
You know, people are screaming at us right now.
I know, two idiots, and we can't figure this one out.
You would experience this in the drive-through theater, in a theater, in
Oh,
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
There you
Jesus.
go.
Fuck.
after my major.
No, when you
blues.
said the drive-through in the
Yeah.
theater, that was
As soon as
it.
you
That
said
was,
drive-through,
yeah.
I was like,
Jeez.
I was thinking it was like a camera or
Yeah, I was thinking of
microphone,
somebody.
like
That's
a
what threw
prop
me
of
off.
some
Yeah, I was thinking it was a person or whatever, or
But
something.
yeah, that makes sense.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Very good.
That was good.
Stumped you on that one.
You did. You stumped us on that one. So, very
Hey,
good.
man, that first one, you got it fast.
He didn't even let you finish.
Yeah.
Well, that was too easy, that one.
Next time, let her finish.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not all
you
about
did
the man.
finished. You finished. You said what has an IOU or
What is an
Wow.
IOU?
You have an IOU in you? What do you guys call that?
I don't
IUD?
know, you owe me
No, what do you
something?
guys? what do you guys-
IUD?
IUD. You got an IUD?
No.
No, it's not an IUD.
Not an IUD?
Is it?
The IUDs, the things
Yeah,
that
IUDs,
keep you
yeah.
from getting pregnant?
Yeah.
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 Okay. I was like, wait, is it?
I don't got that, okay? Stop looking at me like that. I've heard those things
Oh,
go
yeah.
to weird places. I'm
Yeah.
not getting one.
No.
And I heard they're really painful.
I was going to say.
That's what I heard,
I don't
too.
even know how that works.
And people still get pregnant, right?
Yes. Well, it's. How's that going to prevent people from not getting pregnant? I don't get it.
Yeah, the people
I don't
that usually get
understand
pregnant,
it.
apparently they end up finding it in like places that it shouldn't be.
It got.
So it like shifted.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Like into different organs.
What?
No, thank you. No,
Yeah.
thank you. You should.
Girl, I don't need it in the bladder.
No,
Yeah, right? No.
you shouldn't be putting stuff like that. And it turns out I don't think they even use that anymore, do they? I don't think.
IUDs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still do? Mm-hmm. Why? God. Sorry, women. We don't have to worry about that shit, but either way. Ah, man. Okay.
Your turn.
You guys are going to like this one. I'm going to leave you with this. Wouldn't it be funny to secretly place a sex toy in somebody else's yard sale and then stand back and watch their reactions? Oh, what is this?
How
Did
much
you
you want
see
for
this?
it? How much do you want for it?
Oh my gosh, I saw one ad on Facebook and it's this one little thing that's like it looks like a little lemon, but it's a sex toy. And people are like, it's so discreet, you could have it on the counter, and people would be like, what is it, a lemon?
It's like
Do
a
you
butt
imagine
plug.
one of those?
Oh
A
my
little butt
gosh.
plug type. It's
No,
not
I want to
little,
see
though.
like a big ass dildo on like a table.
That would
Well,
be
you saw the
funny.
one I saw it on, and you were talking about it. The one that they had on the at the airport or going
Oh,
around
yeah,
on
on
the
the
carousel,
carousel.
just going around and around. People wait,
Oh,
see
that's
who's going to pull it off.
funny.
But you guys, like, I really want to do this.
When you guys go
I
on
wanna film.
vacation, or what about when they put it in somebody's luggage and they
Oh
go
my
through the
God.
scanner and they look at that person? It's like, hey,
That's
it
hilarious.
is. But oh well.
Would you have the balls to do that? Go to a
Drop
yard go to a yard sale and then just like put it on the table somewhere.
Depends on whose yard sale.
Well, obviously somebody we don't know. I would do it to like my best friends because I think that would be funny. But
Somebody I don't know, I wouldn't have the guts. I feel like they'd call the cops on me, like indecent,
No,
public.
no,
I don't know, something.
the toy.
something.
Oh.
Tell it's you could say, hey, I thought it was a toy for the dogs. You don't know. A chew
dog toy.
Chew toy. God. I wonder how many the industry of that stuff, how much they sell a year for women. What
We looked that up one
We
time.
did?
Yeah, this
Oh,
was
I
a
don't
while
remember.
back.
I
It
don't
was looked it
remember.
up. It was.
I mean, it's got to be crazy. It's got to be crazy.
Yeah. Well, now you can get it everywhere.
Well, yeah, your Amazon driver can drop it
Yeah.
off for you. So,
Yeah.
but just the idea that people don't realize, hey, more power to you guys. I don't have a problem with you guys doing that stuff, but that's crazy though. We're in the wrong business.
Giggles is gonna order.
So, according to the recent market reports, the global sex toy market is estimated to be around 35 billion in size, with projections showing that it could reach as high as 80 billion by 2030.
Wow, we're in the wrong industry, guys.
We are.
Especially if you start getting vaginas on your forehead. Can you imagine we have to
Yeah.
double our profit?
Yeah, exactly.
Eesh.
Wow.
That is crazy. No, that is unbelievable.
Imagine
See?
Giggles selling our sex products.
Well, I mean, I'm sure her pickle's already worn
This
out.
one's called the Leopard Slug sex toy.
It's like a harness of some sort.
I don't know if I could work
I
in
think
a
she
place.
would be hilarious. She would be a great,
yeah, I could see you working in one of those places just to sell toys.
Oh, that would be fun.
you would just be giggling the
And they-
whole time.
And they people walking in embarrassed,
Yeah.
asking for your opinion. And you tell them, well, go to that wall over there, or go to this wall over here. And,
Hi, my name is Giggles.
yeah,
And I'm here to sell you your
Pleasure.
yeah.
and
Your pleasure piece.
I'm assuming. I know.
I'm
I'm
here
assuming
to
we
help
don't
you
know,
find your
but
pleasure piece.
we. I don't want to say the younger generation, but I got a funny feeling the older generations probably got more of those toys than anybody else, which I could understand.
Well, I saw this article where they actually found ancient dildos, and
Oh,
they
they
were
had
made
to.
out of stone. They were totally carved, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, like,
Wow.
that's intense."
There
Go again with
I was like-
there you go again.
It made me a little nervous. I was like,
Oh,
"Good
they
grief!"
had to. They had to. You guys have
Imagine like
urges.
stone though. Like that's like
Well, it's better than wood. I mean, the wood would scare
Yeah.
me with slippery. But then, you know what? Apparently, when you guys are ovulating and you get horny, a lot
Get
of
out of
things
our
go.
way.
Yeah. Well, a few years ago, unfortunately, it was on the news, of course, and I'm not trying to be gross here, but a girl was using a bottle, Pepsi bottle, and the suction got stuck in there, and it broke, ruined her. They had to take out her, they had to do a hysterectomy because, poor thing, the glass just shattered and it tore her up. But you guys will find anything, and that's that's sad. But
you guys will find it.
anything
What's the
to
wildest
jump on.
thing you found, Giggles?
Yeah, that was made out of material.
She's like, I plead the fifth.
No, they don't nobody pleads fifth around here.
Oh, he says that, and then we bring the question to him. He's gonna be like, "Oh, apple
I
pie."
don't have anything.
You like apple pie?
I just had a apple. Whatchamacallit?
Oh,
That was a pocket pal.
exactly.
Me and Giggles had pocket pal apple pies.
Yes.
As I'm scratching my head.
Okay.
But those women all over the world that they would use anything. They're not going to waste vegetables when things were tough. They would use whatever they can find.
Well, think
Sorry,
about
so
Animal
I'm not
horns.
part of that group of women.
No, I'm not.
No,
we're
but,
not saying we're just
like think of
joking.
people that live in like really rural.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's say
yeah.
like Africa or places like that
Yeah,
where
you can't afford a sex
yeah,
toy.
yeah,
Yeah.
We should start an organization that gives sex toys to the needy.
I wonder how that would go over.
yeah. I mean, oh God, no, I don't.
I think we would feel like we were doing a good thing, and then
Oh my god.
we could get a lot of people in trouble.
Yeah, no,
We're doing it out of the kindness of our hearts
yeah, we do, but
because we really want to just bring joy to everybody,
yeah, that's true.
whichever way we go.
Okay.
Maybe we
God,
should wrap this up
I
Yeah.
think so.
before we get
Oh,
ourselves in
yeah,
more trouble.
That's me. I wrap up.
Yep.
I wrap it up.
One hand or two.
One.
Damn. Professional.
She's getting good at this.
Yeah. Only took her 77 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
If y'all have any questions for any of us or want to share a story or joke, feel free to reach out on our Instagram at Rockin On The Porch, and we'll do our best to answer them in the next episode. Show some love by following, liking, and reviewing our podcast on the platform you listen on. If we were able to brighten your day even a little bit with our stupidity, then go ahead and share this podcast with your friends and family that have a sense of humor. Thank you for listening and laughing with us. Until next week, and don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Good job,
Yes,
Giggles.
Very good.
Join me in that.
No,
We
that's
should.
good. We should.
Good
But here's the thing: we'll never
finish
Get it in unison.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2,
Aye.
3. Don't let the door hit you
where the good Lord split you.
Split you.
And listeners, if you guys have any fun facts, animal facts that you want to share with us, we would love to hear them.
Yeah,
If
guys.
you have any
That'll be
advice
fun.
for other listeners, let us know. You
And
can-
we were well. I was dead serious. Now that these two quacks here got me on Instagram, go ahead, shoot whatever you can because I enjoy this stuff. This
yes,
is fun.
Papa
This is
Tony
fun.
has his own Instagram.
Yeah, so we'll put pictures up soon, but you can see what I look like. You know what I look like already. So
Yeah.
as long
So
as
give
it's
him a
not
follow.
yeah, as long as it's not on the wall of the post office, I'm good. So
He has the heart on for the post office.
no, that's where they
Everything
used
always
to.
goes back to the post
That's
office.
where that's where they used to put on. That's where they put all the bad people
That's where
in
you
the
always
old
have a
days.
stiff package. Huh?
Yes, I got a big package.
Yeah,
once
wrap
in a
it up.
while. Yeah, you got a big package, you got to go to the office. They can't put it in your box.
Do you have a small box or a big box?
How big's your box?
That's for only one guy to know.
I'm sure he made a delivery already.
And you made fun of my laugh.
Let me ask you this: did it have enough postage?
She had to return to sender.
Return to
Where is
sender.
the postage?
Well, did you have to lick the stamps?
Or did he lick your envelope? She's like squeaking over there.
I'm getting embarrassed.
Is that one of those stamps that doesn't expire? That's all I want to know.
there you go.
Yeah.
A stamp that doesn't expire.
Yeah, those stamps we buy now, they don't have no.
Yeah, the forever stamps.
Yeah, forever stamps. That's what I'm saying. They don't expire.
Yeah, but what kind of stamp? What are we talking about here?
Well, you're the one that's got the package. I don't know. I mean, how many stamps did it take to put the package in there? Oh!
I like that I'm just staring at her to see how long it's going to take.
Take to wake up.
On that note,
On that note, people,
It's time to.
we'll see you on our next delivery.
yeah. Well, Giggles has to go take
Yeah.
a nap.
Yes.
All this sex talk got her all
I'm
worn out.
exhausted.
Yes.
I gotta make a phone call.
Like, why isn't she leaving? She's still in her car? Why is she still in her car?
Look.
Don't go out there.
That's what takes you so long.
I was surprised. When I saw her in the car, I said, "Well, she's talking," but it wasn't for this time. But I'm sure she will on the way home.
Yeah.
So
Good for you.
very good, people. Thank you, and we'll see you guys next week.
Live your best
Yes.
leopard slug life.
Oh, excuse me, I just burped.
The manners.
Sorry,
Impeccable.
we should have been off the air already for a while.
Yeah, we should have.
your
We went
fault.
Way over.
All
Bye,
right,
y'all. Thanks for
bye.
your love and support.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.